Hey everyone, today in this video, I'm going to walk you through common vacuum maintenance for the Roborock Saros 20. If you're interested in the Saros 20, the link to it will be in the video description, where you'll also find links to our top robot vacuum, wet dry vacuum, and cordless vacuum picks. And we have our daily vacuum deals website, so be sure to shop all of those links in the description. So we'll start with the very top of the vacuum. You can just wipe it down as needed. It will collect fingerprints and smudges on the glossy and matte section of the top cover. And then check with the navigational bumper. Always make sure there's no debris in here. That's going to be it for the top. And then don't forget, a majority of the top pops off right here, just held on by magnets, revealing the dustbin, which has our care instructions built into the cover, which is nice so you can see those care instructions. But basically, you can wash and rinse everything out in here. And you can buy extra replacement filters as desired, but you can wash and reuse this and get a lot of use out of it. Just make sure when you're washing and rinsing everything out, you give it plenty of time to dry. 24 hours should do the trick, but very easy to wash and clean all this. And then this will just snap right back in place. And then you can take the dustbin and put it right back in. You can visually inspect in here and wipe down as needed. You might find a little bit of debris around that seal and then settling in there. Then you can snap it right back on. Let's look at the side of the vacuum. You can wipe down the sensor suite on the front. Just use a microfiber cloth. Looking at the back side, we got some more StarSight sensors right here, so you can wipe that down with a microfiber cloth. This is going to be your dust outlet, where all the self-empty contents get sucked out into the station. So you can just visually inspect that and wipe it down as needed. On the back side here, another sensor to wipe down, 2 charging contacts. You can take a look at that water inlet outlet right there and make sure that everything is good for that. And then moving around to the front, we have another sensor here you can wipe down. And that's going to be it for the side of the vacuum. Looking at the underside, we have multiple sensors to wipe down here. You can replace the side brush as needed, and you can just use a Phillips head screwdriver to get that out. You can cut away any hair tangles. Looking at the main drive wheels, if you ever notice debris in here, just grab an old toothbrush and you can scrape everything out. The duo divide system is very easy to clean. These just slide right out. You can replace them once they're worn out. Wipe down in there, and then they just snap right back in place. They line up just like so. And then you have 2 mop pads that are just magnetic and removable. So if you want to give them a deeper clean than the station, you can peel them off, put them in your washing machine. You can obviously replace these pads once you feel like they're worn out. They're not as fluffy anymore, that sort of thing. In here, I would visually inspect for any debris. You want to make sure there's nothing that's making its way into there, and just wipe down this area. And then these just snap right back on. And then that leaves us with the omnidirectional wheel. Let's go ahead and see if we can pop this off. There we go. So it does pop out, and you can clean and detangle as needed. The best tip I have for you is, even if you have something smaller and thinner, sometimes I try to go from the side. It never seems to work. You really want to go under this. Let me see if I can show you that. And then pry it out that way. And then I pried the other side out. So anyways, you can get to that. Just be careful. It will snap out. And then you can just press it and it'll snap right back in place like so. And that's going to do it for the Saros 10. It's very simple and straightforward to maintain.